works. Hello, everybody. Why is the chat not working? Crimson Solstice, what are you doing here? I got my In and Out right here. Bada bing, bada boom. In and Out. That's my lunch of choice after being in San Diego for so long. Why is my light so bright? Let me lower the light up a little bit. There we go. Hey, so every time you type something, you get more XP. Wait, what? You could get XP now on YouTube? Hello, Watch Pony. Hi, Queen Day and Nights. Thank you, everybody, for joining on this super late Let's Have Lunch stream. But as you could clearly see, I went to Anime Expo. Anime Expo. I just ruined that. I went to Comic-Con. I visited the Glitch production stuff. I got a whole bunch of goodies and freebies. Like, I want to show y'all my haul. But first, we got to eat some food. Because I am starving. So right now, I'm just going to grab my classic number one. I didn't even bother making the fries animal style. Hello, Watch Pony. Did you stream? Nope, I did not stream. I'm streaming right now, though. I need some ketchup. So how's everybody? How's everyone doing? Crimson saying hello. It's called the leaderboard. There's XP. So every time you type something, you get more XP. I see I have 7 viewers, but I only see 2 Pokemon. If there's XP on YouTube, why is nobody talking? I'm talking about me. Did you know that I streamed? Oh, did I know that you streamed? No, I did not know. I was a little too busy at Comic-Con the entire time. But, that's cool though. It's cool that you stream. What did you stream? Video games and stuff? Oh man, I can't wait to tell you. Comic-Con had so much cool stuff. Like, first and foremost, did you guys see that freaking fireworks show? It was like a drone show where Galactus just popped up over the scene. It was amazing. Then afterwards, the Fantastic Four, you know, like, had a big old, like, 4 on it. It was amazing. Jude is here. Hi there, Jude. R.I.P. Hulk. Oh yeah, that's right. Hulk Hogan. And not just Hulk Hogan, freaking Ozzy Osbourne. Like, oh my gosh. Rest in peace, the poor champ. Like, what a champ. Gone forever. But he will live on. 2 legends. But me, I love Ozzy. I was so sad when Ozzy died. But hey, that's why we gotta love life and live every day as much as we can, because eventually we all are gonna bite the dust. Apparently Crimson's number 1 and Queen Day and Night's number 2. Probably because Crimson's, you know, spamming so many emojis. I gotta figure out how to do an emoji wall. I could do it on Twitch, but I can't do it on YouTube. But like, let me just show you the freaking crazy stuff that happened at Comic-Con. And the crazy thing that I did. Queen Day and Night says, I was so sad when Technoblade died. Oh man, yeah. That was another one that people really were really sad about. Let's see, Comic-Con 2025, Comic-Con fireworks show. Oh, it was actually a drone show. Yeah, Comic-Con drone show. There we go. Fantastic Four tease. See, where's the good one? Oh, that kind of works. I'm gonna play it at double speed though. But like, yeah, this is gonna be the yeah, that should be the one transition. Why is it not showing? Watch Pony, in order for you to have your own emojis, you have to be a YouTube member. Oh, I have to do YouTube members. Oh, okay. Wait, what the heck? Why is it not working? Oh, it should be... Yeah, why is it... Oh, that's the one. Yeah, boom. But yeah, like sadly I was at work when this show was going down, so I didn't get to see the full show. But like seriously, the lineup of it was amazing. I mean, look at that. Boom. Giant Deadpool head made entirely out of drones, and he just like looks around and stuff. Like amazing. I know, chat, call me a nerd. So in order for you to have your own emojis, you need to have a YouTube members. Okay. If I were to get my own emojis, what would they be? Just the top 10 arrows? Yeah, look at that. Dude, that's awesome. Holy crap. Like, I swear, Comic-Con is was such an amazing experience. I really loved it. And I only had like one day inside the halls. Everything else was like outside. But it's been a while since I streamed, so what have you guys been up to? They're gonna do the 4. I think this is the 4. Oh, never mind. It's more Wolverine. Huh. No, not like that. I mean, I'm just spitting out facts, Watch Pony, like Twilight. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So far, Queen Day and Night's catching up to you, Crimson. You need to type some more comments. That's so funny, though. I wish there were more people commenting. Like, what do I need to do? Make more videos? I think so. Oh, man, look at Deadpool and Wolverine. That's funny. Deadpool Wolverine was pretty good. I mean, in terms of the Deadpool movies, I love the first one probably the most. The second one I also really liked. This third one's probably the bottom, though. Like, for me, Deadpool #1 is the best. Deadpool 2 is probably second. And Deadpool 3 is probably a third. Although I did like it, it wasn't as funny as I thought it would. As weird as that is. Queen Daynut says, me, I was out with my family. I was out with my family, Watch Funny. Queen Daynut, why'd you type that twice? You're the only one talking. I mean, there's other people there's other people watching. But also, why are they promoting Deadpool and Wolverine? Like, that movie came out last year. But what's coming soon is Fantastic Four. And that one also got, like, seriously promoted everywhere. Like, there were so many things for Fantastic Four. So many things for Percy Jackson. So many things for, like, the new season of Dexter. And, of course, so many things about King of the Hill. Queen Day Night says, I got my hair cut short. And nice. Yeah, see, look at that. For this Fantastic Four logo, they loaded up drones with sparklers. And they all set off, like, at the perfect time to come up with this excellent effect. Like, that was so good. Oh, wait a minute. This is last year's video. No wonder they were promoting it so much. Saturday Hall H. Yeah. In terms of, like, current stuff that happened on, at Comic-Con, like, one of the biggest ones is this Galactus cosplay. Like, seriously, look at this beast. That is like the biggest cosplay I've ever seen, and it's amazing. Crimson says, I'm trying to fix my PS2 emulator stuff. To which Queen Day and Night says, oh, Crimson, you got this. Hey. Encouragement. I love it. And then Queen Day and Night says, so Watch Pony, have you ever gotten a haircut from a barber? Yeah. Yeah, I always do. I don't get haircuts from family and friends anymore. I'm too old for that. That and my family, like, lives far away. So I always have to get my hair cut by a barber now. Speaking of, I may need to get a haircut soon. My hair is getting long, and the summer is getting warm. But yeah, look at that Galactus cosplay. It's amazing. I mean, they got lights in this thing? Like, that's insane. Alright, so, enough of those videos. Let's get on with bada bing, bada boom. My haul. The things that I got while I was at Comic-Con. But first, let me just have one more thingy of fries. So, Watch Pony. If you were in Ponyville, which background pony would you hang out with? Derpy, Dr. Hooves, or Octavia? Oh, definitely Octavia. Octavia or Derpy? Just because, you know, Derpy and I could pass some times, like having fun, cracking jokes, eating muffins. But Octavia, like, I want to learn the cello so badly. It would be fascinating to learn how to play the cello from Octavia. That'd be so fun. So, any of you guys fans of the amazing digital circus? Or murder drones, you know, not here to like judge. I love murder drones. Murder drones is really good. But yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff from Comic-Con this year. Big old swag bag. And I think my proudest achievement would have to be this sucker. Magic the Gathering is doing a crossover with Avatar: The Last Airbender. So everybody was seeking out like crazy these limited edition Magic the Gathering bags featuring the best character from Avatar, Cabbage. Like, heck yeah. My cabbages. So good. I love it. So obviously it's just a bag where you could like load your stuff in, but there's more to it. I think the big thing about this bag of why people love it so much is not so much because and you get this. I kept it in a book because I want to keep it safe. This is Katara the Fearless, a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Magic the Gathering card that they were giving out for free for everybody who was waiting in line. And I'm keeping mine in this book to make sure it's safe. Well, that went sideways. Now I got invited to Peak. Oh, Sap. Where you go? Order me some In-N-Out. I'll try to fix my PS2 emulator. Do you love LGBTQ and My Little Pony? Hell yeah. Of course I do. Crimson. Are you playing Peak? Did you buy Peak? Because I have Peak. Why can't I play Peak? Can I join you guys for Peak? Let's play some Peak, guys. Let's go. But not with that showing off the rest of my stuff. Oh, actually, might as well show you guys the poster I got. Because it's from Anime Fan Fest from Crunchyroll. Like, literally, Crunchyroll sponsored a full-blown rave. And the rave included, like, all these artists and all these DJs. And, dude, when I tell you these DJs were, like, putting on a show, like, they were putting on a show. This was, like, BronyCon rave sort of, like, level of cool shows. Like, it was amazing. I loved it. And Voodoo Ranger is like a company that like makes like beers. I'm literally wearing the bandana right here. Got this free bandana from Voodoo Rangers. Bada bing. Oh, actually, there we go. It's even worse. There we go. Voodoo Ranger gifted like cozies, like, you know, like a beer cozy. And then they also gifted like stickers and like they were in a pirate ship, which was the coolest part too. Just a pirate ship where you could have a DJ and you could grab some drinks and stuff. Those are like cards. One for Brawlhalla and one for Able Games. They're a company that makes like controllers for people who have disabilities and can't use like normal controllers. The voice actor of Toph was there and apparently made an event. Sadly, I didn't make it. They gave me free soap from the Squash, which was pretty cool. They were just handing them out for free outside. So I actually got lucky. I got 2 of those, which was fun. Queen Day Night says, "Watch Pony, I play Marvel Rivals. I main the adorable Jeff the Shark." Oh, hell yeah. Jeff the Shark is awesome. So, the thing that I worked for when I was working at Comic-Con is I got to work for FX and the upcoming Alien Earth. And what they were giving away was this. The xenomorph biting down on a Earth planet. And this sucker, this Earth here, everyone thinks it's a bath bomb. It's actually a jawbreaker. This is a giant jawbreaker that they were giving away for Alien Earth, which was amazing. They also gave away 2 more things. One, they gave everybody this. You could see here, once again, FX Alien Earth. And this is a blue flashlight. Just a blue flashlight. And this sucker is strong. Like, look at this. In the daytime, it's doing a great job illuminating me. And I'm going to blind you guys. Ah! Blinding. Blinded by the light. Queen Day Night says, well, Watch Pony, I'll be going live now. See you next Sunday. Bye. All right, bye, Queen Day Night. I see DJ Hazardous is here. Hello there, DJ Hazardous. Hello, hi, Queen Day Night. And DJ Hazardous immediately fell asleep. That's funny. Yeah, sorry for starting so late, guys. Like, I woke up today, like, at 1. And I was like, crap, it's Sunday. I should probably stream because I haven't streamed in the past 2 weeks. And I don't want the YouTube algorithm thinking my channel is dead. So I better to stream now, at least for a little bit. But yeah, so the other thing that Alien Earth was giving away for FX, I was gifted Peek from someone in the Boys server. Ooh, nice. Well then, Crimson, I may join you. Oh, wait, you sent me a message. Oh, you got Peek. Okay, perfect. Then yeah, maybe I'll join you guys if you have room for one more. But check it out. So this we were giving away as well. This is a drink called Hyperfizz, lab-grown orange Nova. Let me give you guys a bit of a nice look. Focus. Notes of orange, cardinal, green tea, and vanilla. Like you could see the labeling of it. Alien Earth, Summer on Hulu by Chain. So yeah, this bear is apparently the name of the company, Prodigy Corp. There was in the nutrition facts, so you could see how unhealthy it is. Nah, forget it. But yeah, Hyperfizz by Prodigy Corp. So yeah, Prodigy Corp, that's literally the teddy bear thing. This is the logo for Prodigy Corp. Prodigy Corp. Apparently the CEO is a teenager. I'm not making this up. This is the lore that they're doing for Alien. So I'm going to put this can in my Voodoo Ranger can cooler. And that actually fits quite well. Look at that. That actually fits quite perfectly. Cheers. Ah. Delicious. But I'm going to drink this because this is better. In-N-Out Coke is so much better than anything from Prodigy Corp. This, Afila was there in front of the Crunchyroll like anime rave. Sony and Honda Mobility. They were giving away mystery boxes. Stay in the loop. So what's the loop, you might say? It's a little keychain, which looks pretty cute. Here, let me see. Yeah, look at that. So this little keychain has, of course, the Crunchyroll logo right there. It features this little anime girl that I have no idea who that is. Like, who is this anime girl? Camera, focus. Who is that? And then after that is, of course, the Athena logo, because, you know, corporations gonna be corporations. You know what? For today, this little keychain is gonna join Vinyl Scratch up here on my mic. Question, DJ Hazardous. Did Google Play have a spot at Comic-Con? Because I was invited, but can't travel, got work at home. Also, Chase X Sky is the best, says hi. Hi there, Chase X Sky. That's a good question. I actually don't know. I didn't see Google, but that's because like I didn't have too much time to go to Comic-Con. So let me just type it in real quick. Google Play, Comic-Con 2025, Google Play. Let's do a quick Google search. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's apparently Google Play teamed up with the Fantastic Four to come up with Rewards Lab. Your first steps to Fantastic. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Let's take a look. Can we up on the React? Here we go. Yeah, apparently they did this. Yeah, so there, yeah, I remember seeing that, the Google, the Fantastic Four. And yeah, they've been doing. JSX Sky says, I've been watching your channel for a while now. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. And since you've been watching for a while, I do have to say I'm sorry that it's taking me forever to make videos. It's just really hard when you're like, yeah, when you used to like, when you used to have so much free time, but now I don't. Now I have to like juggle my time for editing and stuff and have so many other projects. Hey, look, he had my bag. He had my bag there. Okay, so that's really cool. Like super sensitive floors, like stretchy screens, reward yourself. The fire, I'm guessing that's Human Torch. Yeah, a lot of these installations were really fun. A lot of these did really cool things. You could see the history of Fantastic Four. So, yeah. Oh, and you could get a Monopoly Go thing. Nice. All right, so that's what Google Play did with Fantastic Four. So, yeah, I guess Google Play did do something at Comic-Con, which is pretty cool. So let's see. What else did I grab? A lot of these were like promo cards when I went to, actually buy stuff. For example, this is apparently a Discord code and invite for Ash the Hero. I don't know if Ash the Hero is an anime or if it was a musician at the rave. But apparently they gave me an invite for their Discord server, so that's pretty cool. When I say I've been watching your channel for a while now, I mean years. Again, so sorry that this year and last year are like the two most inactive years that I have done this. This channel is practically a streaming channel now because I do way more streams than I do videos, and I'm sad. Damn, I guess I missed out then. I think I went there and I missed out. Like that Fantastic Four thing, I didn't even see it because like there was so much to do that I didn't even have time. I mean, technically it's going on right now, or like it's ramping up right now. But like I got so tired from work that I just had to like call it a night. In case you guys are curious, what I did at Comic Con was, like I said, promote Alien Earth. Hence why I have the Jawbreaker and the soda that is stuck inside the Voodoo Ranger thing. But it's not even a soda. It's a, like I said, it's a tea. Got soaps, and I got the flashlight. Did you see anything on FNAF? Just that FNAF got a new trailer. Like they dropped a new trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 during Comic-Con, but I don't think they installed anything. I didn't think they have an installation, which is a shame because Blumhouse, in my opinion, should do more installations. The installation we did for Alien was like a haunted house. Like we had scare actors and they were scaring people like it was Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios, you know? But let's see. Five Nights at Freddy's. Anything? They had a panel. They had a panel with Josh Hutcherson, Piper Rubio. But that's it. They just dropped a new trailer and they dropped a clip for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. But they didn't do any installations, which is sad because like I would have loved to have done a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Alien Isolation. That would be so much fun. So let me show you real quick the installation that I did. Alien Earth. Yes. Here we go. Oh, I think this one features me. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, check it out, everybody. Someone did. By the way, my all-time favorite pony is Zip. Ooh, all-time? Dang, that's awesome because like all-time includes like the older ones. So knowing that Zip beat out Gen 4, that's amazing. And for the record, I also love Zip. Zip is probably one of my favorites. Like Pip and Zip are probably like my top two from G5. But like I said, I don't really have favorites because they're all my favorites. As a top 10 producer, I can't be biased, but I love all the ponies. But anyways, yeah. So this is some of my actor friends. Prodigy Corp mission log. So everybody was waiting in line, and they had to do this haunted house maze, and I was the grand finale. Like you could see here. Watch. So these people in the line are taken in. Then they get decontaminated because they don't want to bring in contaminants. Then they go to the wreckage site, walk through. That's another buddy of mine. We're all actors. We're all working for this installation for the past 2 days. She's the scientist. She's the one who was going to get you guys like flashlights and stuff. She was the one who was like accidentally leaking people with the acid blood. That was a great scare right there. Then you get taken to Mother, the AI unit that was malfunctioning this whole time. So yeah, once you have to deal with all the technical issues of Mother, now you're sent over to figure out, because apparently the xenomorph got into the ship. And just wait, look, here it comes. Oh my gosh, the xenomorph. Ah, scary, run for your life. All right, so then after you get run for your life, then boom, you go to the lab where sadly the last of us are. And then before you know it, 3, 2, 1, boom, the body goes away. And then boom, I show up with the face hugger on my face. Oh no. And yeah, we give the people a nice little spook. I love it. I love it. It was so fun. It was so fun being able to do this. Let's see. There's another one. So let's see how good this video is. But yeah, that's essentially what I did. For the weekend, I was hired by Alien to be an actor inside this installation. Or, sorry, activation they're called. They're called activations. What are your thoughts on the live action G4 My Little Pony movie? I want it, but I'm scared of what it's going to be. Everyone hates live action movies of cartoons because lately there have been a lot of really bad ones. And I'm worried that My Little Pony's going to be one of the bad ones. But like sometimes if you're lucky, you will get pleasantly surprised. Like the Barbie movie. That was one live action that ended up actually being good. And if they're going to go that route, maybe something can happen. Who knows? But like one, I have no idea what they're going to do. But I have plenty of ideas. DJ Hazardous says, speaking of movies, I'm still waiting for Markiplier's movie Iron Lung, but Avatar 3 in December and Season 2 of Fallout show will keep me distracted while I wait. Yes. Oh my gosh. Can't wait for more Fallout live action, and I can't wait for Avatar 3. Well, actually, I thought Avatar 2 was pretty cool. Avatar 3, you know, like, it can't match the hype of Avatar 1. Like, Avatar 1 was absolutely amazing. Like, bombastically amazing. Hey there, Cody. Cody, the future champion of Pokemon and Beyblade. Hello there, Cody. Just Pokemon training for future video game tournament. Ooh, nice. Hey, Beyblade was in Comic-Con this year. It was pretty cool. Followed by working on my zombie script for The Cold of the Dead. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay, here it comes. After this scene, yeah, you're gonna meet up with Mother, I think. That's when we take the people. And by the way, guys, if you're in Comic-Con, this whole thing is free. Like, you don't need a badge to get inside. Like, this was my badge. Working at the event, they gave us this. It says crew, it says Prodigy Corp on it, but like, it's not a con for, or it's not a badge for Comic-Con. You know, I didn't pay $2,000 to get a badge for this convention. But I did get to go inside for one of the days, so I could like grab some, you know, some sweet swag. But this badge is essentially my employee ID, so we could all be actors inside this event. All right, so here I come. This is me. After you go through this tunnel, which by the way drips water on you to make it even more spooky and scary. Like, look at that. It's scary as hell. What? No, they cut out the finale. Oh man. That was my part. We got to see it. At least you guys got to see everyone else's part. But like, oh man, bummer. Yeah, that was just a walkthrough. But like, yeah, let's see, where is it? That one could probably work, maybe. Alien offsite search code. Oh, here it is, code red. Here we go. This one looks pretty good. Let's see, contains flashing lights. Let's go through over here. Gonna put that back to normal speed. All right, going through here. Yeah, this is a good one. All right, this is a good video. Let me zoom out a bit so that way you could see a little more of it. All right, cool. So yeah, this is another one of like, we're all actors here, and we're all like telling people to move across, and then like after they go into here, they're gonna go into like they go in through groups. Like people are waiting in line, they go into this thing, and then they oh, what? Wait, what? Did they skip me again? Did they not record me? Or did it already happen? Oh, it already happened. I accidentally went too far. This was afterwards. So after you get taken out of the mother AI, you go into this tunnel where you see the xenomorph in there. And then the xenomorph, like, you know, and obviously it's just a little screen, but like that's kind of your first taste of the xenomorph inside the premise of this crash site. And then an employee tells you, hurry, you need to get out of here, it's not safe. And then Cody, I subbed to you. Oh wow, Chase subbed to Cody. That's awesome. So yeah, look, you go through the drip tunnel, and then boom, there we have, yeah, an actor. This hurt worker is like, help, we got hurt, injured, and they like gored up her leg, which was awesome. And the inside of the room looks amazing. And then afterwards, boom, like that guy gets dragged away, and then boom, I show up. Oh my gosh, holy hell, that's amazing. Yeah, and then you run out of there scared. Like, yes, I did that for the past 2 days in Comic-Con. That was fun. And I loved it. I loved scaring people. That's what I do professionally. And then when you're done, when you exit, they of course give you your Jawbreaker. They give you a free soda from Prodigy Corp, and you get to scan your QR code so they could so you could have a video of your reaction to the scare. And then boom. Damn it. Kind of wish I scared them a little better. They were not scared at all. They were just too focused on their cameras. Oh man. But I got some really good scares. Like there are some people that I like legit made them scream. People I legit made them jump. But yeah, that's what I did at Comic-Con. That was my job. And I love it. I love my job. Anyways, let's see. Cody the Beyblade. Oh wait, Chase Sky wrote, also the Rainbow Factory MLP creepypasta was actually based on Rainbow Factory song, not the other way around. Oh my gosh. It's true. I know it's true. I screwed up on that top 10. Here I am, Watch Pony, supposed to be the source of accurate information for top 10s about My Little Pony. And it's true. Hey, look, see, there's a soda. There it is. See, Hyper Fizz. You could grab it from one of those vending machines, which was really cool. But like, yeah, that's probably one of like the 3 things that I've gotten wrong, and I will forever remember it in my head as like one of the biggest screw ups, because apparently like I genuinely, oh, they gave out buttons? Dude, I wanted buttons. Why didn't I get a button? All I got was this lame flashlight. Ooh. It does say Alien Earth though on it. That's pretty cool. But wow. See? Well, actually, they gave me the Jawbreaker. Why didn't they give them a Jawbreaker? So like, yeah, they give away Jawbreakers, but apparently they also give away pins and buttons. But like, they're giving away like a lot of these Hyper Fizz. Which maybe next week I'll drink it, because, you know, it looks like an interesting drink. But I'll save it because, like, you know, sometimes, like, I don't know, collectibles, maybe this could sell for, like, on eBay for, like, $300 or so. But anyways, the other cool thing I got from The other cool thing I got from the Comic-Con is that I went to Glitch's booth that they had at Glitch, and guess what I bought? I bought myself a late little birthday present. Bada bing, bada boom, and bada bang. It's me, Kane. Welcome to the amazing digital circus. My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to bring you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon. Isn't that right, Bubble? Oh, Bubble's up here.
That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you got cooking up for today.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show. Let's get right into the show. I kind of sound like Kane. I bet I could do Kane. Hello, my ironclad waffle cones, or my skibbity sigmas. What? Where's Zooble? I made this adventure very cool and mature just for them. But yeah, I decided to buy myself. I've been wanting this Kane plushie from Glitch, but I just never gotten around to it. But I was like, yeah, I'm at Comic-Con. I'm at the Glitch, panel, or not the panel, the booth. But sadly, what I wanted to get was the Kane like varsity jacket, which they did not sell. It was mostly plushies. They sold all of their plushies. They sold the Glitch, Murder Drones plushies. They sold the Gaslight District plushies, and of course the Digital Circus ones. But sadly, they didn't have any of the jackets or the clothes. They only had like hats and stuff. So sadly, I just settled for the plushie. But hey, I love it. I love this little Kane plushie. Silly little guy. And now I have a new plushie to add to my collection. Let's put you right here. How does he look? Can you see him? He just looks like a pile of teeth. That's funny. Do you know SMG4? SMG4. Is that from Glitch? Is that like the other series they used to have? Aside from Murder Drones and aside from Gaslight? Gaslight District. Did you meet any of the actors? No, sadly, none of them were at the booth. They were at the panel though, so you could do like, autographs and meet and greets, but sadly not at the booth. They did give me a Murder Drones like card here, and apparently a QR code that notifies you when Murder Drones, the official graphic novel, is coming out. So for those of you who are fans of Murder Drones, yes, this now confirms that there will be a graphic novel, aka a comic. There's going to be a Murder Drones comic made by the official author, like you see, created by Liam Vickers. He's literally the creator of Murder Drones. And apparently Digital Circus is getting a new collab with the Good Smile Company. They're coming out with a new Pomni and a new Jax, and apparently you could pre-order them now with this QR code. So yeah, they're definitely busy making more merch. This card I got from, of course, Avatar because of the Magic the Gathering collab. And apparently you could tune into the official collab here with that QR code. And yeah, that QR code was, again, like from the rave. I think I already showed that one. But yeah, I think that is everything. That's everything I got from Comic-Con. So I'm just gonna fold this little bag up, and I'm gonna use this now for my conventions. Like, this is a really good bag. Like, look at this thing. It's like actual fabric straps and stuff. Like, holy hell, this bag is fancy as heck. I love it. Glitch knows how to make good merch. They know how to make good shows, and they know how to make good merch. That's my impressions of Glitch. And honestly, that's pretty much all you need to know. That's all you need to know about Glitch, you know? They make good shows. They make good shows. They make good shows. They make good merch. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, see, now I got a new bag. I love it. I love this new bag. This new bag is my friend. Mwah. I'm a kiss the skull. Mwah. There we go. So yeah, I got the. So my favorite things I got, definitely the My Cabbages bag. Definitely the Kane plushie. Absolutely. Other favorite thing I would have to say would probably be, actually, weirdly enough, I actually really do like this Voodoo Ranger bandana. So that one's there. And of course, my holy grail. I don't even play Magic the Gathering, but absolutely by far, this new card that I got from Magic the Gathering, the Korra one, like, yes, this absolutely is by far the favorite thing I got from Comic Con. It took me 2 hours to get, by the way. Like, I had to wait in line for 2 hours to get this card. So, like, it was not only, like, valuable for me, but it was also really difficult to get. This was one of the things that everybody really wanted. Can you watch SMG4 and watch the video Mario Cleans the House? I don't think I could do that on stream because, YouTube will copyright strike me because I'm watching somebody else's video. But I'll definitely watch it later. That, and I got some more soaps. Also, when did you make top 10 canon ships in MLP? You forgot about Rainbow Dash and Applejack. I didn't make top 10 canon ships. But speaking of ships, I actually am going to make another top 10 ships. Because I learned that my last ship video was 10 years ago. Or almost 10 years ago. And I was like, yeah, you know what? A lot of these top 10s are in dire need of an overhaul. In dire need of an update. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Have you heard about Smosh? No, what happened? What happened to Smosh? Did something new happen? Also, Republic of Haywire Central. Hello, how are you? Oh, I thought it was you. Oh, canon ships. No, I just made top 10 just ships in general. And my top 10 was only about people, the ships that people loved the most. I know some of the ships that were on that list did end up becoming canon, like the number one, Lyra and Bonbon. That one did actually end up becoming canon. But no, that wasn't meant to be like the top 10 most accurate. It was more like the top 10 fan favorites. And honestly, I want to do another one because that was made before Twilight started her school. So this was before the Student Six, before the six pillars of Equestria, before the Changelings, before the My Little Pony movie, before like so many characters. Like, I'm gonna update it. And let me know, do you guys think you would want to see top 10 ships from G5? Because like I was thinking about it, but sadly not a lot of people give too much hype for G5, so I never really made a top 10 about G5 yet. But if I were to make a video about G5, I would love to make a video about ships. Actually. There we go. I think that's a better spot for Kane. Who is the best love interest for Spike in your opinion? In my personal opinion, I actually see Spike and Gabby very well. Just because when I do watch the episode that they were in, like they totally like get each other. I know people like you, Cody, really love Spike and Rarity. And I could totally see Spike and Rarity still being a thing, and it could work very well. It's just a little hard when like there's episodes where it doesn't really work, and the two actually aren't really that or sadly aren't that compatible. But when Spike and Gabby had their episode, like it was sadly only one episode, but it really showed that they were really good friends. And, Gabby herself was also like super into Spike. Like, she literally brought the poor little guy soup just because she was tired. Like, that's girlfriend material right there. That's like girlfriend, like, um, goals. Those are goals you should reach. Like, it was great. I love it. Um, who is the enough? And when you do, make sure you include Sunny and Zip. Thought it was you. Yeah, some of the older top tens need a remaster to bring up to date a little. All right, so yeah, I think that's probably what I should start with. If I'm gonna make top tens, I should probably start with redoing some of my older ones. Because, yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. I also would love to do top tens about G5. Um, I would also weirdly love to do some top tens about Pony Life. Like, at least just do a top 10 moments from Pony Life in general, just so I could cover it, you know? In terms of Brony top 10s, though, it's kind of hard to do. Like, I want to do like top 10 Brony animations or top 10 like Fluttershy songs, but like, it's kind of hard to follow now just because like the Brony fandom, like, one, hasn't been producing as much content lately, but also two, I'm kind of scared of like covering other people's content online just because of the YouTube algorithm. Or not the YouTube algorithm, but rather their copyright system, like flagging me, you know? Let's see. How come it's sunny in your country but not in my country? Says Republic of Haywire Central. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day today. What country are you in? I'm in the US right here. What YouTubers do you know? I still know plenty of YouTubers. I know a lot of YouTubers. Keyframe, Silverquill. I need to do a video with Silverquill. Like, I Silverquill. I haven't spoken to Little Shy in a long time. I really should reach out to him. And Tootsie Roll too, if I while I'm at it. Tootsie Roll, Little Shy. Who else? Brittany Ackerman, of course. Even some retirees. Minty Root, love Minty Root. Such a talented animator. And musicians as well. John Kenza, Felix. Let's see. I could like go on and on, but like let me connect. I think I'm missing a few. I went to Connecticut Con and I met Veronica. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Have you heard about Smosh? So yeah, I know what Smosh is, but like, did something new happen to him? Because like I was curious about that. Let's see. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Fair enough. When you do, make sure to include Sunny and Zip. Okay, Sunny and Zip. That could be a good one. Who is your best love interest for Spike? Spike and Zip and Hitch, or Sunny and Hitch. Oh, Hitch is in both of them. That's funny. That's what makes G5 ships so weird because there's like less characters, so there's more ships that like collide with each other. Or Smolder. Yeah, Smolder and Spike. Like, yeah, I could kind of see that one. I do see a little bit more of a sibling dynamic though, especially with the episode of where Smolder was like telling Spike about the scales and the wings and the molting. Yeah, like when Smolder was telling Spike about the whole molting in that one episode, she was definitely much more of an older sister being like, dude, you don't know any of this? Oh my gosh, dude, like, you're a dragon. You're supposed to know this. This is literally puberty. Like, yeah, you're gonna grow some scales, your voice is gonna change, and you're gonna turn into a rock, and then you're gonna split open and you're gonna get wings. All right, but anyways, Smolder is a good mix too, you know. A lot of people do like to ship Smolder with either Gallus, or they do like to ship Smolder with what's the other one? Ocellus? Yeah, Smolder and Ocellus. That one is surprisingly very popular. And you know what? I kind of like it. You know, the two had that little cheerleading episode, and it was really cute seeing them together. Zip and Sunny makes sense because they're both leaning more into the history of Equestria. The best moments in My Little Pony make your mark is Spike returning as a huge dragon. Should be in your top 10 moments. Yeah, that will definitely be there if I were to make top 10 moments from Make Your Mark. Do you remember that clip in Pony Life where Rainbow Dash turned into Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, I do remember that one. See, that would be a fun little... That's why Pony life is like very cringy and a lot of people hate it, especially in the My Little Pony fandom. But those jokes of like, you know, um, Rainbow Dash turning into Sonic, those are the moments that I love that show. I'm like, yes, bring in the silly, bring in the funny, bring in the gags and the jokes. It's really funny. Cody says, in my zombie movie, The Cold of the Dead will hopefully star Tyrese Gibson and James Franco. Ooh, hey, can I star in your movie, Cody? Is there a role for me? Quentin Jones says, what up, WP? What up, Quentin Jones? It's me, Kane, from the amazing Digital Circus. Oh, that's right. I don't think I ever showed you guys, but like I got this Kane keychain when I was in BabsCon not too long ago. God, Zooks, Bubble, look at this. Oh, there we go. God, Zooks, Bubble, look at me. I'm in a YouTube pony channel. Whatever will I do? I don't know, but I'm being held on to by this handsome gentleman. Oh, hello there, Kane. You're in my domain. You're about to watchpony.com, and we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments from Kane in the amazing Digital Circus. What? Top 10? Only I'm allowed to make top 10s here. After all, what can I control besides your mind? Got the cameras. All right. There we go. Do you know Niga Higa? Ryan Higa, yes. What about him? Did anything happen? Or are you just asking if I know the channels? Because honestly, that channel is pretty old. That's one of the OGs. One of the OG YouTube channels, along with Smosh, Annoying Orange, Epic Rap Battles of History, Ray William Johnson, aka Equals 3. Those were like a lot of the early channels I used to watch. Watch Pony, did you hear about what happened to Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan. Did you hear what happened to frickin' Ozzy Osbourne? Like, I can't believe it. Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne at the same time. Or, like, practically the same time. They were, like, just days apart. Like, oh my gosh. Such a shame. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. But rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, man. Like, dude's a legend. Absolute legend for the world of like movies, TV, influence, and of course music. Like, rest in peace, the champ. Smush is still making content, but they're not as popular as Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, and Coco Melon are today. Coco Melon, that's not even fair. It's not fair that Coco Melon is so damn popular, because when kids watch your stuff, when kids are watching your YouTube channel, like, it's not fair, dude. Like, they're gonna watch that thing for hours and hours, like, all day long. Like, of course, they are gonna be the most popular ones. Do you know Rarity Manifestation? That's my favorite episode. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I hate death a lot. It is dark to me. Bomb. Is that why you're bombing everybody, Cody? Are you just in a death mood now? Because if you are, I could just bomb you guys right now. Here's my little mousey. Ready? Dropping bombs in 3, 2, 1. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bye. Boom, 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 boom. Bye, bye. I love it. I love bombs. All right. Anyways, Brony Music. Wow, that's something you haven't done in a while on your channel. If it helps, I can't say much at this moment. It's under wraps, but here's a clue. Lost on Top of the Moon. Okay, I get it. That's a funny one. Lost on Top of the Moon. That's a good one. That was a really good one. I also love Kira Buckland doing that too. And from what I hear, Kira's doing great. Like, she's getting a lot of voice acting work for like animes now, and also big shout out to Lizzie Freeman, aka the voice of Pomni, who started out, in the My Little Pony fandom too. Like, I remember we had her as a guest here in Behind the Arrow, our Sunday live streams when it was called Behind the Arrow back then. Good times, I swear. Good times back then when I was doing this show with my friends. but now my friends are all grown up and they have responsibilities, and I'm the only one who's still trying to do this YouTube thing. Do you know that one part where Twilight breaks into pieces in Pony Life? There was multiple times when Twilight broke into multiple pieces. But yeah, I remember. I hope for MLPG fixed G6 to surpass G4 and G5 and have stars like Mark Hamill, etc. in it. Yeah, I mean, like oh my gosh, what's his name? Um, they had I was gonna say Orville Peck. No, it was I can't think of it. I'm just gonna have to look it up. My Little Pony Star Trek. It was, damn, what's his name? William Shatner. Yes, William Shatner. That's essentially the Star Trek version of Mark Hamill, because Mark Hamill's in the Star Wars movies. Like, having William Shatner from Star Trek be in My Little Pony was quite the honor. Weird Al, yes, Weird Al was another big one. So, like, in terms of like big famous celebrities, yeah, we had quite a few, and of course Sia, who appeared in the My Little Pony movie. Like, she's definitely up there. She was very famous. So, like, yeah, I also wish G6 would become super famous as well. But I'm just here to say that, like, hey, G4, they did pretty damn good too. It's not every day you get to have, Weird Al Yankovic and William Shatner and John Delancey. Like, let's not forget, John Delancey is more famous than just being Discord. Like, he is famous for so many things. I wish rapper Coolio was in it. Fred is the oldest channel. He was the first one to go through 1 million. I want to apologize for not getting the project where it needed to be, Forsuit. Oh my gosh, people haven't called me Forsuit in a very long time. Holy hell. That was from my previous channel, Forsuit the Unicorn. But Alex, I remember working with you for a little bit. The project kind of collapsed. Oh, wait, what? Hey, it's been a long time. I used to run a fan project for an animated series that never took off the ground. I was a freshman in high school with no real idea what was going on. Alex, what the heck? Are you talking about Error Incorporated? Are you talking about like that one, like back then when I was doing frickin' equals P? Are you talking about that? Holy hell, Alex the procrastinator, who are you? I remember working with you for a little bit before the project kind of collapsed. Huh. What a throwback of a name. Yeah, I remember. Which Five Nights at Freddy's song MLP version is your favorite? Probably Join Us for a Bite. I really love that song. It's like nice and bubbly. I really love it. Can't wait to meet you, to join the animatronic family. We open real soon, and we'd like to join our sanity. Down here we're lonely, and we don't want to leave ourselves tonight. Come back and show me, and we would love you to join us for a bite. I am. Error Incorporated. Wow. No wonder you called me Forsuit. That's how I knew. That's how I knew that it was you. Cause like, yeah, anybody who refers to me back in my equals P days is definitely, like that was definitely like when I was doing that stuff. I still have Error Incorporation Studios, and I have an actual real animated series I'm working on independently. Well, hey, keep going, man. Keep going at it. Like, don't give up. Definitely just do it. Do it. Just like in the early memes. Again, in the era of like Annoying Orange and stuff, Do it. Just do it. In the words of Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just get up, get out, and do it. But animation takes time. So like, hey, I appreciate you, dude. Keep it up. And yeah, even though equals P is like dead in the water, like I still have access to the old Four Suit the Unicorn channel. Like that would be pretty funny. Um, Spike would be a fan of the character that was voiced by Coolio. Cody, you really like Coolio, don't you? Did you see the FNAF 2 trailer? Yes, I did, and I look forward to it. Like, I actually love Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when it came out. Like, that was the game that really got me into FNAF, was Five Nights 2. Just because I loved seeing the old busted animatronics and then seeing the new ones that are like bright and shiny, but they're still creepy as hell. Like, it's so funny. See, like the original animatronics were creepy because they were like old looking, but the new ones, the toy animatronics, those were like brand spanking new and they still scared you just because of how creepy they looked, you know? Um, do you know Emplemon? Emplemon? No, what the heck is that? Um, oh, Chase says I haven't the Pony SFM version of that yet, or I haven't seen the Pony SFM version of that. It should be out there somewhere. I forgot the channel who made it. Um, I'm surprised you remember the name off the top of your head. Yeah, dude, that's been a long time. That was like more than 10 years, I think. Holy hell. Um, I think it's because like recently I was thinking about it too. I was like, hey, I made artwork for that one guy, like literally for that one YouTube channel, and I gave him like like designed their logo and stuff. Like I was like, huh, I wonder whatever happened to them. There was a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer that I didn't. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, and a new one just dropped because of Comic Con. Like all this new Comic Con stuff that's been going on. Like they created a new trailer. Which, for the record, by the way, everybody, I went to Comic Con, got a bunch of free stuff from Voodoo, from Avatar, from the Avatar booth, which was a lot of fun. From Glitch as well, because I went to the Glitch booth, which was a lot of fun. Got this cool bandana from it. Crunchyroll had a rave, whoa, called Anime Fan Fest, and I got to get this free poster. That was fun. Can you please Google SMG4 crew and show it to the full screen? Again, Republic, I can't because YouTube may close my stream if I showed other people's stuff. Well, I mean, like, I could probably do it in my little squeezy thing, but I'm not going to do full screen. Let me just type it in. SMG4 Nintendo memes. SMG4, yeah, there he is. Okay, so, wow, apparently they made a new video. All right, everybody. There we go. Let's pop this in here. There we go. I'll set it up to like double speed, just so I don't get flagged or anything. But yeah, apparently this channel, SMG4, they got 9.01 million. They're like very close to hitting the billion mark. So, but yeah, from what I hear, like this channel, I've heard of them casually. Haven't really seen any of their stuff, but like it is kind of true. They're really they've been doing this for a while, and their stuff is really popular. In my opinion, Chase, what Hasbro needs to do is instead of making a live action version of G4, they need to continue G5, Make Your Mark. Yeah, I feel like G5 would be good if they gave G5, better treatment. Because when My Little Pony G5 first came out, and everybody was talking about the My Little Pony movie, A New Generation, people actually liked it, I mean, it was 3D and people were, weird to see 3D ponies for the first time ever. But like, people loved the characters. They loved Izzy. They loved the music. They loved Pip, and they loved, the memes that came out of it, But when the series came out, when Make Your Mark came out, everything took a huge decline, The voices were different. The animation was not as good. The animation looked jank, honestly, sometimes. But like, the show still had potential, I mean, sure, not a lot of people loved the baby dragon. Not a lot of people loved Sparky. That's true. But they did love Misty. Misty was amazing. Having Misty be like the daughter of Alpha Biddle this whole time, that was amazing. The new villain, Opaline, was amazing, and the other new villain, the freaking like tiger panther, that like big like panther woman, like she's amazing. And nobody knows it because they don't want to give G5 a chance, you know, including Netflix, which is why they got the plug. So yeah, it sucks. You forgot the Nostalgia Critic? Oh yeah, but Nostalgia Critic was also big on like his other channel too, along with like the amazing the angry video game nerd too. But yeah, Nostalgia Critic, he's another old school channel. Let's see, where was it? I'm looking forward to DreamWorks Bad Guys 2. Oh yeah, Bad Guys 2. That's gonna be a good one. Hell yeah. Taylor Edwards. Oh yeah, you forgot Nostalgia Critic. Also, hi Taylor Edwards. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Have you heard about the live action My Little Pony movie in the works by Hasbro and Metro Goldwyn Mayer? Republic. That's a fun way of saying MGM slash Amazon. Yeah, yeah, I have heard about it. And we're talking about it too. Like, really curious about how the heck they're going to do it. Alex the Procrastinator says, so as someone who missed all of G5 but the launch movie, what the hell happened? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, why don't you watch it for yourself? You know, give Hasbro the views, give Hasbro some love, and maybe they're not gonna, maybe they'll treat My Little Pony a little bit better right now, because right now we're in a dry spell where we're getting no episodes or anything. I hate cliffhangers. I hate it when things end because of money issues. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing that sucks. It really sucks that My Little Pony like got cut instead of seeing what happens. Allura, yes, Allura. That's the name of the freaking Panther lady. Like, she's a dope villain, you know. But like, no. Netflix is like, no. Hasbro's like, no. Let's not do it. But here's my theory about the My Little Pony movie. Okay, I wish they gave Allura a chance. I wanted to see your brother. Yeah, me too. Exactly, we need to know what she should have done to Equestria. I've seen a poster for the live-action G4 and Rainbow Dash's wings are literally extremely tiny. Well, Chase, be careful right now. Right now, the announcement of a My Little Pony live-action movie is literally just that, an announcement. So anything that's a poster or a leak or a screenshot is most likely fake. I'm pretty damn sure everything is a fake right now, just because one, everybody's hungry for attention and clicks and views, but also two, people are like, they're at the point of where they're like dreaming about what's it going to be like, how's it going to be, you know, like, is it going to be like this, is it going to be like that? In fact, I already saw a really cool picture of somebody on Twitter show like Rainbow Dash sitting in a car with a live action like guy, just to be like, hey, look, a screenshot from the new My Little Pony live action. Okay, that's enough of that. So, here's my theory, okay? How do you even go about doing a live action My Little Pony movie? Here's my theory, okay? And this is my theory, and I'm probably going to make a video about it, so who knows? But that's also, I want to see Hitch shipped. I wouldn't put it past Hasbro to make Rainbow's wings tiny, though. I hate it when things go wrong so much. I wouldn't bet my peas on the live action. So, again, here's my theory, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why Hasbro is making a My Little Pony live action movie after so long, after so many years of My Little Pony, is because of one substantial shift that happened just recently, not too long ago. And that is when they're paying attention to their good friends and rival, Mattel. Mattel recently came out with the Barbie movie. And when they made the Barbie movie, it was, of course, just like My Little Pony, based off of a toy brand that existed for centuries. And they've had plenty of Barbie movies that were like, you know, animated, they were cartoon, they were like 3D CGI. But this live action Barbie movie with Margot Robbie, like when that movie first came out, it absolutely like blew everyone out of the water. One, it wasn't necessarily made for little girls. It was made kind of like for, you know, Barbie fans, but now that they're all grown up and they're adults. Very similarly, Hasbro and the My Little Pony like fans have also started out as kids and now they're grown up. And I'm starting to detect a pattern that I think what Hasbro wants to do is to do what Mattel did with Barbie. They want to make their own version of a Barbie movie, but Hasbro's version of Barbie is My Little Pony. So I'm guessing they're going to make a live action My Little Pony movie, but it's not going to have CGI ponies inside the real world. I think what's going to happen is that they're going to humanize the ponies. They're going to hire actresses to all play ponies, and then like they're going to be just living as normal girls on earth and living this boring dull world with no magic and with no anything special. They're going to have hard lives of where they're going to be dealing with, people who are jerks. They're going to be dealing with people who doubt them. They're going to try to be, cool, but like, or rock stars or whatever. And the whole world is going to throw them down. But then one of the girls, my guess would be Demi Lovato, and she's gonna weirdly enough sound like Tara Strong, or better yet, Tara Strong herself. Live action Tara Strong is just like working at an office job, and then she discovers this ancient charm that looks like Twilight Sparkle's cutie mark. She touches it, and then all of a sudden, her brain goes into another dimension, and then she's tapped into a My Little Pony version of herself, where we see Twilight Sparkle and we see Princess Celestia and Princess Luna saying, "Your world has not been what you think it was this whole time. Right now, we're actually in a balance between good and evil because Discord is going to destroy your world as we know it because Twilight Sparkle exists in an alternate timeline, and she's going to hand Tara Strong the powers to defeat Discord. That's the chaos is now starting to leach into the live action world. But you can only do it with friendship. So the main character girl has to go to her other friends. Boom, flash to another girl who works at an animal shelter, and she's always like cleaning up the animals. She's a caretaker, she's shy, but then she's like, wait, I'm destined to be a hero. And then boom, they give her the necklace, and now she has superpowers to talk to animals. Boom, there's this roadie girl who's like a rock star, who's like, jamming out, performing live, plays guitar. And then like they approach her and she's like, I don't want to be friends with you guys, what the heck. And then like, they gave her the necklace, she's loyal. Then boom, now she's Rainbow Dash. Then we have the farmer girl who's like, working out on the farm, like professionally, like, just harvesting apples, working day and night, sweat all over. She's like, I have no time for friendship, what are you talking about? Boom, they give her an amulet. She could be voiced by, or she could be Rainbow Dash could be Zendaya, maybe. We need to sprinkle in some celebrities. Animal Caretaker could probably be, who's the actress that plays, I don't know. We'll discuss actresses later. But like Applejack could be like a WWE like star, and she's like, just cast into the movie. Like, yeah, like, I don't know, sure, let's go save the world. Then we go to a fashionista, so maybe one of those prissy, like, well, Lady Gaga. We'll have Rarity played by Lady Gaga. She's a fashion designer, being like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna make this work? And then they approach her, being like, what? How can I be a hero? I'm just a fashion designer. Whatever shall I do? And then they gave her the amulet. She's generous, generosity. Boom, there we go. And then we need a funny girl. We need a funny actress to play Pinkie Pie. Who would play Pinkie Pie? I'm guessing maybe Aquafina. We'll have Aquafina be Pinkie Pie, or either that or freaking Marissa McCarthy. That would be funny. She's like, yeah, party it up. Woohoo. We're going to have some parties tonight. And then, like they give her the thing, laughter, and then boom. So now all the heroes are together. And the whole time, Discord, played by live actor John Delancey, is in the world ready to destroy everything and turn everything into chaos. And now all these girls with these new powers can do things, The Twilight Girl can now do telepathy. The Rockstar Girl can now fly super fast. The Farmer Girl now has the strength of like She-Hulk. And, you get what I'm saying? Like, this has potential, Like, yeah, essentially kind of like Equestria Girls. Yeah, so it is kind of like Equestria Girls, the movie. But, like, I kind of feel like that would be a fun direction to go towards instead of trying to bring in CGI ponies into live action, the real world. But yeah, that's the direction that I think of. And the reason why is because I feel like Hasbro is trying to make this more like the Barbie movie and less like the, Sonic the Hedgehog movies. But that's my theory and mine only. I could be wrong, I could be right, but we'll never know because right now it's too early to say. And also, please be careful, everybody, because this is all just a rumor or all just announcements. They could very easily change their mind and say, you know what, never mind, let's cut the project. Because that could happen too. But hey, who knows? I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Anyways, let's see. DJ Hazardous is playing along. He's recommending we get Chris Hemsworth as Big Mac. Yeah, that'd be cool. I thought about Tara and Hasbro having a fallout over her being MAGA. Wait, Tara Strong is MAGA? Sheesh. First Chris Pratt, now freaking Tara Strong. All right, then, yeah. Who we need a new actress. We need a new actress to play Twilight. Who's going to play Twilight in the live action? Demi Lovato. Let's get Demi Lovato. No, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is the new Twilight Sparkle. Or who's smart looking? No. Wednesday. Let's get Audrey Plug. Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega would be the perfect Twilight. I'm calling it right now. Jenna Ortega is going to play Twilight. That's genius. I love it. I want to see it. That would be the best. I would love to see Jenna Ortega playing Twilight Sparkle. Hell yeah. Scarlett Johansson? Hey, yo. That would be cool. Scarlett Johansson play Twilight Sparkle. That'd be great. Alex the Procrastinator says, ponies being disgusted with the cruelty of the real human world ripe with the potential. Elijah Wood would voice Spike. Yeah, see? In this movie, Elijah Wood would be able to voice Spike. Hell yeah. That's great. That's good casting there. Chase says Applejack would do the whole WWE thing. She would have to be played by hardcore country herself, Mickie James. Yes, exactly. Chase X Sky. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Mickie James would be perfect for Applejack. Heck yeah. Quentin Jones says I would love that. You see how this is a fun idea? Like, this is what I like. I like this idea more than having CGI ponies inside, live action with frickin' Rainbow Dash, or like frickin' Sonic, But everyone but Pablo, he's used in too much. Yes, stay away from Chris Pratt, stay away from Pablo, stay away from John Cena. They're in too many movies, and The Rock. They're in too many movies right now. But yes, I just really would love to see a live action Discord played by John Delancey. Like, have John Delancey show up in like this wicked like brown leather coat, a long trench coat, walking menacingly up. He has one eyeball that's yellow and red like Discord's eye. He would show up, scruffy beard, hair slicked back and gray, just like, because that's how he naturally looks like. He's walking up menacingly and he's like, time for a little chaos. And then, chaos demons would just pop out of the world, and the whole world is screaming, oh, help me, please. What are we to do? Oh, no. And then, boom, Equestria girls, the My Little Pony heroes would all show up. We got Jenna Ortega. We got Mickie James. We got Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson could play Rarity. Yeah, I could totally see Scarlett Johansson playing Rarity. That would be perfect. Who would play Fluttershy? Idris Elba as T-Rex? Dude, I don't know if we could bring in T-Rex, but if Discord's not the main villain, T-Rex would be a great villain. That would be cool. Idris Elba, that could work. I could see it. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm trying to think. Oh, Avril Lavigne. What if Avril Lavigne played Rainbow Dash? Hell yeah, that would be good. Avril Lavigne as Rainbow Dash. But who would be Pinkie Pie? I still think either Melissa McCarthy or Awkwafina. We need a funny girl to play Pinkie Pie. That would be fun. Oh man, I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having too much fun. Or even Margot Robbie. You know, she played Harley Quinn. She could easily play Pinkie Pie. Margot Robbie. Yeah, let's have Margot Robbie be Pinkie Pie. Yeah, that would be fun. But yeah, you see, this is my theory. This is what I think. What about Zendaya for Pinkie Pie? I, Zendaya could work for a lot. Like, I originally thought Zendaya would be Twilight, but Zendaya could also be Pinkie Pie. I think Arnold and Steve Seagal as Princess Luna and Celestia. Oh man, no. Like for Princess Luna and Celestia, who would they be? The actress who played Kimberly in The Pink Ranger as Twilight. Oh frick, who the heck is she? I haven't seen Kimberly the Pink Ranger. Um, but like from the original like Power Rangers from a long time ago, because there's a lot of Pink Rangers. You're gonna have to be a little more specific. But Arthur and Steve Seagal as Princess Luna and Celestia. Um, I would love it um, if like Celestia and Luna were played by like were played by the goddesses of acting. Um, that would be I forgot her name. Damn it, I forgot. Amy Jo Johnson. Amy Jo Johnson, who is she? The future champion of Pokemon, she passed away. Amy Johnson? Oh, Amy Jo Johnson. Oh, she passed away? Oh, well then obviously she can't play. Like, you think we're gonna use AI? No, gross. That's one thing I really don't like. I really don't like it when AI is used to bring an actor quote unquote back from the dead. Like, no. If an actor is dead, they're done. Okay? Recast them. There's plenty of other actors. Don't try to replicate his voice with AI. Don't try to use CGI to CGI his face into AI. No. If the actor's dead, just, Robert Downey Jr., When Robert Downey Jr. died as Iron Man, he didn't come back, you know? And the funny part is that Robert Downey Jr. is not even dead, His character is dead, but they kept him dead. They didn't bring him back for any, any sort of... They didn't bring him back like Luke Skywalker did, okay? Um, they kept him dead, And also, I'm kind of excited for the Doomsday, Doctor Doom movie, because Robert Downey Jr. is back apparently for that one. Amy Jo Johnson isn't dead. She played the first Pink Ranger. Kimberly the Pink Ranger passed away. Oh, okay. So Amy Jo Johnson is not dead. Oh, she played the first Pink. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Chase is saying that she's dead, but Quinton Jones is saying she's not dead. Robert Downey Jr. as Trixie. Yes, I love it. DJ Hazardous. Yes, we'll get Robert Downey Jr. to play Trixie. Quinton Jones says, you're right. Okay, let me look this up. I need to look this up right now. Amy Jo Johnson. Amy Jo Johnson, Canadian American actress and musician. Famously known from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Where's her IMDb? Here she is. Tammy's Always Driving, Felicity, Flashpoint, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, she has plenty of credits. So yes, this is Amy Jo Johnson. She is very much the Pink Ranger. Kimberly Hart on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Born in 1970, and she is currently 54 years old. And yeah, I see her Instagram account. And yeah, she recently uploaded on Instagram at San Diego Comic Con. Wait, she was in Comic Con? Oh my gosh. Amy was in Comic Con. Huh. All right, well then she's clearly not dead. So yeah, all right, good. That's good to know. Quinton Jones says, you're right, I messed up. Okay, good. I'm looking at her now. Like, she could totally play Luna. She could play Luna. Who will we get to play Celestia? That's a good question. Who are we gonna play Celestia? Which actress has the power to play Celestia? We need to figure that out. But yeah, like have fun with it, guys. Make some memes. I think it would be great. I think if they made a live action My Little Pony like that and they played around with the casting, I think that would actually be a really fun idea. But yeah, that's it for me. I think I'm gonna call it a day. We reached our 90 minutes, which means time has run out. But I'm glad that you guys joined me for my late lunch. This was a late stream, but hey, I'm back to streaming on Sundays, baby. And since you guys are loving like ships so much, the very first top 10 I'm gonna do is top 10 ships part 2. I'm gonna make a new top 10 ships from My Little Pony. So you have that to look forward to, and it should be coming out this week. All right, everybody, new top 10 finally after so many years. The reason why it's taking so long is because I have to edit a new format once again, so that way I could fit the new aesthetic that I have, and two, figure out how to not get my videos claimed by Hasbro slash YouTube. So, boom, perfect. You have that to look forward to, everybody. I gotta get going. If anything, I'll probably stream a little bit later today on Twitch, so follow me there. And until then, I'll see you guys next Sunday for Let's Have Lunch. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. DJ Hazardous says, "Behold, my little ponies, I got a jetpack from my Hoovy assistant. Can't make me fly 1,000 moons fast." Trixie from Robert Downey Jr. Nikki Bella for Tia. Nikki Bella? Oh, maybe. But yes, like send me more of these. Like on my, send me more of these on Twitter. Send me more of these on Blue Sky. Like, let's have fun with this. This is gonna be good. All right. Until then, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Stream never bothered me anyways.